What's good, everybody? I hope you're having a good to great day. It is your boy Tony the Savant back with another one. All right, man. We're getting into this report that that just came across my desk, really. But apparently, we got some fake news in the sports community, guys. And this is why it's very careful to vex the information that you reporting on I mean, if you care about the integrity of your platform, then it's important for you to vex your information, man. We also know that there's um a lot of shock reporters, on YouTube, guys who could care less about the truth. They just go off the headline and then they just carry on from there. But there was a report that came out talking about that Shaq said that Victor Wembanyama, his genetic makeup is bad for the league. In fact, the tweet said exactly that, and this is a quote, a mis a misinformation quote from Shaq. But I'm just gonna throw it out there to let y'all know what this particular quote said. It says, "I don't think it's fair to the game for having one guy with a genetic advantage over other takes away from the skill aspect that makes the league great." Now, this was reported from a website that I've heard about in the past called Ballsack Sports. Crazy name, but Ballsack Sports has put out a few things into the sports universe that has gone viral, and a lot of reporters or people on YouTube, they'll pick it up, and by the time they vex the information and they actually double back and make sure that what they was reporting was real, we find out that it was not, and Shaq has debunked this whole entire quote. But Shaq is on record by saying that he was skeptical. He is skeptical about Victor Wembanyama's makeup. I'm sorry. Shaq did say that he's a bit skeptical because of the good and the bad things about the highlights he is seeing. When you put highlights on, you always show the good parts. I want to see this kid play a full game, said Shaq in a report by sportscasting.com. Shaq also continues to say he's not very big. Wembanyama is tall, but he's building up a lot of muscles. But he doesn't seem that strong. He can shoot, he can dribble, he can do all of that. But I'm only seeing highlights of him dunking the ball and shooting jumpers. I haven't really seen him seen a lot of post moves. We haven't seen a lot of that stuff. So that is a direct quote from Shaq, who debunked the ball sack Sports. That is such a crazy name. He debunked the Ball Sack Sports report, and he gave out that quote, correctly, saying that's what his opinion on his take of Victor Wembanyama is. And I'm kind of of the same opinion. I said this a while back, a few videos ago, when Victor Wembanyama first touched down in the States. The media was going super crazy, over the kid, and rightfully so. From what I've seen from him, I'll be honest, I'm on the same trajectory as Shaq. All I've really seen from him is, his few sparingly minutes in the preseason games and also some highlights. And from what I see of the highlights, yeah, he does some good things. He does actually some really great things considering his size. But you also got to consider that we've not yet seen him in a full 48-minute NBA game. It is all fun and games now, considering that it's just a bunch of preseason basketball, no real pressure. Yeah, but I am of the same opinion that Shaquille O'Neal is, that once I see this kid in the real game, I actually see what his conditioning looks like. Can he stick with the big dogs? Does he have some wrinkles in his game, because he's not going to be able to always just comfortably shoot, you know what I'm saying, and do what he does. The teams will strategize a way to offset his genetic advantages and all that kind of stuff. And I'm only saying that because we've seen it happen to many NBA players before. As ironic as it is that when I first seen this report saying that Shaq was saying that Victor Wembanyama's genetic makeup wasn't good for the NBA because it would take away from the skill level, I thought how ironic. Now, that was a misquote. I just want to keep throwing that out there, that disclaimer. That was a misquote. But I was just thinking how ironic, because Shaq was a freaking defensive lineman. Nah, he was really an offensive lineman on a basketball court. You know what I mean? 300 pounds, 7 foot. But Shaq was very graceful, you know what I mean? With his size, he was very athletic. Um, had a diverse game. When Shaq wanted to play, you know, we seen it. He won championships when he put in the work. When he was focused on the mission at hand, he was one of the greatest players of all time, hands down. But nonetheless, like I said, Shaq didn't say that, uh, and so going off what he did say, yes, Victor Wembanyama is going to have to get a skill set per se. He's going to have to do a little bit more than just shooting the ball and dribbling, especially with his genetic makeup. Guys are not going to let a guy that tall dribble the basketball. You know what I mean? The distance between hand and ball, you know, and if your twitch muscles are anything near good, great, and especially elite, you're going to be able to get that ball from him easily. That's going to be a disadvantage to him. So he's definitely going to have to get in the post, learn how to work, get some footwork in there, learn how to, get some wrinkles in his game. Because I have some concerns of mine as well when it comes to Victor Wembanyama. The media nowadays, man, it is just such a disservice because back in the days, the media people used to actually discuss X's and O's and game strategy and techniques and tact and all that kind of stuff. Nowadays, it's just 2K. You know what I mean? How many threes can you shoot? How many dunks can you dunk? You know what I mean? No real nuance, no real detail to an offensive package. That's why a lot of these guys don't have a bag. You know what I mean? A lot of these dudes literally are just jump shooters. Um, they can run really fast, and they can dunk, they jump really high. But outside of that, they don't set themselves apart from the pack. Shout out to Cam Johnson. That young man made that point a couple weeks ago. I did a video on it, but Shaq's just kind of reiterating that point, talking about Victor Wembanyama. And like I said, I kind of got to ride that wave as well. Agree with the Diesel. But y'all tell me what y'all think about it. What's your trajectory for the young Victor Wembanyama? We will see him in a live NBA game. A couple days now, as the NBA season will be kicking off very soon, and so we'll be able to start our real true assessments from that point on. But y'all tell me what y'all think about it in the comment section. Please like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I'm dropping content on the channel. Truly thank y'all for the love and support. I love y'all. My slogan, y'all the bosses. I'm the guy that loves to work. Let me get back to work. Peace.